wanted to share something about kidneys. I thought it's nice to do it with music. Because kidneys, in my life, I have a beautiful journey with my kidneys. They're on the back of our body, on both sides, in the lower back. And during my life, my kidneys are communicating really, really clear with me. Like, I experience a lot of sensations and pain in my kidneys throughout, as long as I can remember. But I'm more and more aware of it since I started this journey with my body. And now I'm learning more and more to read and to understand what they are telling me. So what I found out during a call with a group that I'm doing this true nurturing journey online with, I was experiencing still a lot of pain in my kidneys, even that I'm nurturing my body more, and I cleaned a lot the last years. So I mentioned it again and I asked, do you know what else I can do? Because some days they really hurt so much in the morning that I have problems with even breathing or moving. And for me, this was always it became normal in my life as well. But then now I find out it's not normal. I mean, any sensation or pain in our body that's really loud and clear. I mean, it's normal that our body communicates, but our body should be feeling healthy and fit, right? In our normal state. That's where we can go to again. But it starts with listening to the communication of your body. So I'm also writing a lot. From different organs. I'm sometimes, when I feel my kidneys, take pen and paper and ask them to just, use my hand to write down what they want to tell me. And usually they say something like, we want to be seen, we want rest. Nurturing. So that's what I'm doing now, but it just takes a little bit of time. And what I found out now, when I asked the question again, hey, why are my kidneys are still hurting so much? And then I got some guidance from the woman of the group. Her name is Dory. And we both came to the realization, okay, there is something with the kidneys, otherwise they wouldn't, they need more attention. And it's also a place where fear is stored. That's the organ where fear is. So I'm releasing lots of that as well. And I know a lot of fear, feelings of fear and throughout my life as well. And it's also connected with my family line from my mom's side. So that's already good to have the awareness and really listen. And it's also connected with our mother wound, I found out. So these are all things to just, create awareness around and connect in deeper layers and be able to release and to nurture them from all different ways. But also I experienced a lot of inflammation and infections in my body when I was a kid and a teenager, especially around my bladder and also here, in my head. I had operations for that too. And then also that, like when I was a teenager, I realized, or a kid, it was kind of like a normal thing. Like, oh yeah, she has a bladder infection, just give some antibiotics and it will go over. But then you just address, you know, you are not addressing the cause. You are actually creating more harm because antibiotics are really acid to the body. And infections are, yeah, truly your body telling you that, hey, I'm too acid. We need to kind of, go back to more alkaline. But back then, of course, we didn't know. But because I experienced this for a really long period in my life, lots of infections, it can be that there is like or not, it can be, probably there is an bacteria imbalance within my body, because that became a bit chronic. And that is probably the reason why, even that I'm, doing a lot of nurturing and like eating the right foods, I still experienced a lot of pain. And it's so good to know that now, and to kind of know and learn, okay, how can I address these bacteria in my body that are just there for a long, long time, living there. And also, our kidneys are really connected with our bladder, but also really connected with our bowels, because they are kind of wrapped around it, I learned. And yeah, so if there are parts of the bowel that there is like a bacterial imbalance, that also affects the kidneys. So it's good to work with both and to just see, okay, how can I help my body to work or change this imbalance with the bacteria. And when someone has a bladder infection, a really natural remedy that it's really powerful, one of the best tools, is drinking a lot of fresh coconut water and eating lots of rosemary, thyme, making tea from that, but also oregano oil, some drops every day, and garlic. And it's beautiful because I was already doing these things naturally without knowing. But my body, of course, knew. I just had cravings to eat a lot of garlic and oregano. And now it all makes a lot of sense. Why? So I was already doing this, but now I can do it even with more attention. And I was drinking a lot of coconut water as well, because, there is abundance in coconuts here. So I'm like starting to do that now, even with more attention, and massaging my bowel. It's really good too. Just clockwise massage your bowels, massage your kidneys. And ginger poultice is really good. That's when you grate some ginger and put it with a cloth around, like on top of your kidneys on both sides, and then just leave it there for a while, and put some heat on it, and then you will notice that, yeah, it like starts pulsing and creating warmth, and this really helps and supports the kidneys in their process. And enemas are a good way, to work with the bowels. And if the bowels are more clean and more healthy, then the kidneys are less affected by it too. So they have more support from the bowels then. And doing castor oil packs. And castor oil is a really good oil to it's actually the most powerful oil to deeply nurture and bring softness and smoothness into our body and organs. because when we put it on our skin absorbs it and it goes inside of our body. And it also helps to pull out toxins or just things that are not really serving your body and this organ. So your body can kind of then release it. So it's also good to do this castor oil packing for your bowels. I'm doing this a lot with my bowels, and then after that I do an enema, so I flush with water or herbs. But also the kidneys, and on every part of your body or organ where you feel there is a problem or it's asking for support or attention, you could use castor oil too. And a pack is you can put an organic cloth. You also have special made packs. I don't have one, but I just use some organic clothes or cloth that I put around it, and then put some heat. You can massage the oil in and then leave it sometimes overnight. For me that was a little bit too long, too intense. I noticed that then my kidneys were really hurting in the morning, so I do it a bit shorter, just for a couple of hours. And a combination with ginger poultice can work as well. So now I suddenly have all those tools, so I can truly help and support my body and truly listen to her and understand what is happening. I'm forever grateful for that. And also really good herbs and food to eat for the kidneys is parsley. So I'm eating a lot of parsley fresh, because I can get that here a lot. And beetroots, but I'm a little bit more careful with the really sweet ones now, because I also have some, with the imbalances of the bacteria, I have some, fungus problems in my foot, my right foot. So then it's good to not eat too many sweet things for now until this is back in balance again. But beetroot is a really good one for your kidneys, and apples as well. To make a juice or a smoothie with cucumber, a little apple, a lot of parsley and some ginger, that's really good for your kidneys. So if you have any other questions, welcome to ask me. I'm learning a lot, but we are learning together. And and it was nice to kind of do this experiment. Can I nurture my kidneys with the sounds while I'm sharing the information?